From the moment a woman is born, her body is on a remarkable journey, one guided by a symphony of hormones. These chemical messengers dictate everything from mood and energy to fertility and physical development. Our story begins at a time of profound change, puberty. Around the age of 8 to 13, the hypothalamus, a small but mighty part of the brain, signals the start of this new chapter. It releases a hormone called GnRH, or gonadotropin-releasing hormone. GnRH, in turn, tells the pituitary gland to release two more crucial hormones, follicle-stimulating hormone, or FSH, and luteinizing hormone, or LH. FSH and LH are the key players that awaken the ovaries. Under their influence, the ovaries begin to produce estrogen, the primary female sex hormone. This surge in estrogen triggers the development of what we call secondary sexual characteristics. Breasts begin to grow, hips widen, and the body's fat distribution changes. Estrogen also causes the uterine lining to thicken, preparing the body for its first menstrual period. This milestone, called menarche, marks the beginning of a woman's reproductive years. For the next 3 decades or so, the female body operates on a delicate 28-day cycle. It's a beautifully choreographed dance between the brain and the ovaries. The follicular phase. FSH from the pituitary stimulates a few ovarian follicles to grow. One of these will become dominant. As it grows, it produces increasing amounts of estrogen. This rising estrogen thickens the uterine lining and creates fertile cervical mucus. The ovulation phase. When estrogen levels peak, the pituitary gland releases a massive surge of LH. This LH surge triggers the dominant follicle to burst, releasing a mature egg. This is ovulation, the most fertile time of the month. After the egg is released, the empty follicle transforms into a structure called the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum actually becomes a temporary hormone factory, producing large amounts of progesterone, and well, some estrogen too. Progesterone is often called the pregnancy hormone. It maintains the thick uterine lining, making it a welcoming place for a fertilized egg. If the egg is not fertilized, the corpus luteum degenerates. The levels of progesterone and estrogen plummet. Without these hormones to sustain it, the uterine lining sheds, resulting in a menstrual period. And so, the cycle begins anew. As a woman approaches her late 30s and 40s, her hormonal landscape begins to shift again. The number of eggs in her ovaries, which she was born with, starts to decline more rapidly. The hormonal signals from the brain remain strong, but the ovaries become less responsive. FSH and LH levels begin to rise as the brain tries harder to stimulate the ovaries. But, the ovaries are producing less estrogen and progesterone. This period is called perimenopause, the transition leading up to menopause. This hormonal fluctuation can cause a variety of symptoms: irregular and sometimes heavier periods, hot flashes, night sweats, and mood changes. It's really a time of hormonal chaotic decline as the body adjusts to a new normal. Finally, the hormonal journey reaches its culmination. Menopause is defined as 12 consecutive months without a menstrual period. At this point, the ovaries have stopped releasing eggs and are producing very little estrogen and progesterone. This dramatic decrease in estrogen has long-term effects. It can lead to a decrease in bone density, a shift in fat distribution, and changes in cardiovascular health. But menopause is not an end. It's actually a new beginning. The hormonal symphony of a woman's life is a testament to the incredible adaptability of the human body. From the first blush of puberty to the wisdom of menopause, these tiny chemical messengers guide a journey of growth, change, and resilience. It is truly a powerful and beautiful story, written in the language of hormones.